Hi and welcome to this quick instructional video where I'm going to show you just how quick and simple it is to change over the light sources on the new LightSyn Illumin8 Photoreactor. So the first thing you want to do when you have your reactor set up is just move the mini octo from within the unit. So these two thumb screws simply undo and the unit will lift out. So I'll just pop that to one side. The next thing you're going to need to do is turn the reactor over. So I've just got a little bit of padding. I'm going to put it on here so we don't damage any of the absolutely wonderful paintwork and metalwork. And then it really is a very simple procedure. So one tool that you'll need, it's a 2.5mm hex key. And as you can see, there's 4 screws that hold the base plate on. So we're just going to undo those 4 screws. Very simple. And you'll be pleased to know that underneath this base plate there are just 4 more screws and they use exactly the same hex key, so no further equipment will be needed. So once these 4 are out, so this just takes the positioning plate off the bottom of the unit. You can see the 4 screws still in there. And this exposes the light cartridge underneath. So again, it's 4 more screws. So we'll just pop them out. We'll loosen them ever so slightly before going round to take them out completely. Really is so simple, anybody will be able to do this. And nice and quick as well. So before you know it, you can have your light sources changed over and be looking at different wavelengths for your chemistry. So there's 1 screw. Take the second one out, the 3rd one, and the 4th one. And I've just got a little pot here next to me, just to keep them safe. Then once we've got all 4 of those out, it's simply just a case of lifting the light cartridge out. Once the cartridge is out, there's a small clip on the inside that you just undo, and that takes the whole of the cartridge out. So here's one I prepared earlier. So if I bring our new cartridge in, it's then simply a case of taking it out of the box, matching the clips up so that they clip back on together. There's a slight recess on the inside where the actual clip electronics can sit. And then it's just a case of positioning the light unit back in and lining up those 4 holes. Take your screws back out and just one at a time, put them in loosely, just loosely to begin with, so you can ensure that all of the holes remain aligned. So there's the second one in, the 3rd one, and the 4th one. And then once they're all in loosely, it's just an idea to go around and tighten them all up, just so they're hand tight. They don't need to be any tighter than that. And with those 4 screws in, it's time to reposition the base plate. So you can see where the 4 threads are. So what I'm actually going to do is just turn this over to take those 4 screws back out, let them pop out into my little tray. Oh, there's one. And then we can just position the first screw and align it into one of the holes. Oh, there we go. First screw back in. And then again, it's just a case of going around the other holes, putting the screws in loosely to begin with. Oh, this one, oh, there it is. Pop in. And the last one. And then once those 4 screws are in loosely, just like we've done before, just going round again, making sure they're finger tight. And there you have it. The unit is back over and ready to pop the octo back in with your whole new light source ready to go. And that really is how quick and simple it is to change the light sources over in the new LightSyn Illumin8 Photoreactor.